Pyridostigmine. Now I know somebody comes up with these names, but why do they got to be so hard to pronounce? This one is used to control myasthenia gravis symptoms. It can be used in neonates that have myasthenic mothers and for a sarin nerve gas threat. So it is an anti-myasthenic cholinesterase inhibitor. You're going to need baseline heart rate, BP, ECG, strength, and ptosis because it is used for myasthenia gravis. It does not cross the blood-brain barrier. There are all kinds of dosages, but you can give it for adults, children, or neonates. Remember that kids and neonates need to go based on weight. You are going to want to give it with food. Now, it may be beneficial to give this to someone IM or slow IV because if somebody has myasthenia gravis, they probably are having trouble swallowing or very, very weak. Side effects include abdominal cramps, anaphylaxis, bradycardia, bronchospasm, arrhythmia, dysphagia, increased respiratory secretions, tears, saliva, laryngospasm, urinary frequency and incontinence, headache, and a rash. Now, it's contraindicated with corticosteroids, succinylcholine, anticholinergics, and cholinesterase inhibitors because it either cancels them out or, makes the effects worse. So it's contraindicated in GI problems and urinary obstructions. And some nursing considerations include keeping atropine on hand. Make sure your IV is run slowly. Do not mix your IV with anything else and give with food or milk. Remember that this is a cholinesterase inhibitor, so therefore it is a cholinergic. It will affect the cholinergic receptors, so the nicotinic receptors and the muscarinic receptors. It's going to increase skeletal muscle contractions because that's the opposite of what happens in myasthenia gravis. But it's also going to act on the muscarinic receptors in the parasympathetic organs, including the eyes, heart, lungs, bladder, GI tract, sweat, sex, and vessels. According to this, pyridostigmine is the current drug of choice because it has less side effects than neostigmine. Remember that it is the antagonist of the neuromuscular blocking effects of non-depolarizing muscle relaxants as well. The oral bioavailability is fairly low at 10 to 20%. It is in part due to some metabolism